Hey everyone, it's Ash here. Welcome back to Know Your Ballot, where we break down every position you might see on a midterm ballot clearly, simply, and without the politics. So let's go ahead and dive on in. Today, we're going to be talking about the Supervisor of Elections. So if you've ever wondered who makes sure that your vote is counted for accurately and securely and on time, then this episode is for you. The Supervisor of Elections is the chief election administrator for the county. This is an elected position responsible for running all local and state and federal elections within the county. Their job is to make sure elections are fair, secure, accessible, and transparent. In Florida, the Supervisor of Elections serves a 4-year term. There are no statewide term limits, so they can run for re-elections as many times as they choose. You'll typically see this position on your ballot during midterm election years. So take a look here. What are they responsible in the day to day? They manage voter registration, maintaining accurate voter rolls, and processing new registrations. They are responsible for running early voting and election day operations, including polling locations, staffing, and equipment. They also oversee vote by mail for sending out ballots to securely receive them and verify them. They focus on maintaining election security, protecting voting systems, equipment, and data. Certifying election results is also something they're responsible for to ensure accuracy before results are finalized. They focus on educating the public, providing information on voting deadlines, procedures, and ballot content. This office is the backbone of the democratic process in our county. So, to make this real, let's take a look here at some of the things, some decisions that they may have made that you can correlate to for this position. So, they focus on choosing polling locations and ensuring they are accessible to all, training poll workers and election staff, testing out those voting machines before every election. They manage recounts when facing extremely close races, and they provide sample ballots and voter guides, ensuring compliance with the state and federal election laws. So they got a lot of strong responsibilities here for this role. When you think of the supervisor of elections, right, let's take a look at some of their fun facts. They must follow strict state and federal guidelines. They don't make the rules, they simply have to enforce them. They work year round, not just during election season, and they often collaborate with schools, libraries, and community groups to promote voter education. I myself just went to a course focused on voter education, and it was great to meet the um, supervisor of elections there. So it is true. They are out here in the community working on educating them and their staff. So that was really awesome to see. So, when we're looking at voting for a supervisor of elections, what kind of qualities should we be looking for? I'm going to tell you, you really want to focus on integrity, transparency, strong organizational skills, and a commitment to accessible and secure locations, right? This role is all about trust, accuracy, and fairness. So, if you're hearing a candidate speak, those are going to be key components you want to make sure you hear around what they're bringing to the table. So the supervisor of elections protects the integrity of our vote. And let me tell you, your vote matters. And that's why I'm truly making these series, right? And trying to remove all the noise from it so that you can become educated in the positions that are going to be on our ballots. And how can we ensure that this is a fair process? Well, that's up to the supervisor of elections. That's what they get paid to do, right? So when you understand what this office does, you can vote with clarity and confidence. If this episode has helped you at all, subscribe for the next one where we are going to talk a little bit about the property appraiser. This is the person responsible for determining the value of your home and the other properties in the county. So take a second, let that settle in, because the more you understand the ballot, the more powerful your voice becomes. And trust me when I say, once you start to see how all these pieces fit together, it really starts to make sense. So don't stop here. Come with me to the next episode. There's so much more to uncover. Have a good one, y'all.